All right, folks. Here we fucking go. Now, I find it fucking odd and strange that in the midst of another school shooting incident, the day after, actually, pardon me, the day before. Today is Wednesday. Let me make sure. Today is Wednesday. On Monday, the Supreme Court made a decision that they will no longer overturn wrongfully convicted people's um, verdict if they can introduce new evidence that proves their innocence. So what does that mean? That means this. If I get just so happen to get arrested for a murder and I'm innocent and I was not there and I can prove I was not there. Pardon me, let me rephrase that. If I get arrested for a murder and during the trial, initially for that murder that I did not do, let's say there was a piece of evidence that was not entered into the case and they can prove definitively that I did not commit the murder, but it wasn't introduced during the original case. Well, being that it was not introduced during the original case, the Supreme Courts have ruled that they'll no longer be hearing that shit, period. So, what this basically means is let's say you have a district attorney who's like Kamala Harris, and they just want to, have their success rate and shit go up or whatever, and they withhold evidence that can prove your innocence in the initial trial. Let's say 10 years down the line, you get, 3 years down the line, you get a hold of that evidence and you say, hey, I had a fucked up trial. They get into all the evidence. This piece of evidence, this recording of me at somewhere else with timestamps at the same time the murder occurs shows me sitting here having drinks with my girlfriend. They're no longer going to fucking hear that shit. They're no longer going to hear that shit. Now, I find it fucking strange that the day after that decision comes down, a school shooting happens. I know what some people gonna say. Oh, you do XYZ, a bunch of other shit. Fuck you, suck my dick. This is the United States government we're talking about. The same government that has lied to us habitually about things. They lied to us about who killed Martin Luther. Lied to us about Malcolm X. They lied to us about every fucking thing. Every fucking year, they lie. Every 4 years, they lie about doing something. Every 4 years, they will lie to their citizens saying that, hey, you guys need to go vote because your vote matters. These them niggas. That's these people. You mean to tell me? You mean to tell me you niggas don't believe that You mean to tell me you niggas don't believe that the United States government is impossible of lying to the citizens and making up fucking false situations and shit to further their own fucking personal agenda? Is that what you're telling me? So I'm a buffoon for not believing nothing I hear. For I'm a fault me, not nothing I hear. I'm a fool for only believing some of the shit I hear off of TV, right? Oh, how can you say that? You know, that was a school shooting of an elementary school. Uh, uh, uh. I said what the fuck I said. I do not fucking believe it. Sandy Hook. I saw one fucking female give an interview at Sandy Hook, and then she was there. And then what are the odds she's at another school shooting somewhere at a different area in the country under a different fucking name when they interviewed her? I'm fucking the weirdo. Do niggas not understand? I'm not seeing this shit nowhere on my social media. Do niggas not understand how fucking serious that is? The fact that the government, the Supreme Courts have just said that shit is fucking amazing. Lucky I can't fucking stream my fucking share my page. But that's what's going on. The Supreme Court is not to overturning convictions anymore. So that means the Central Park Five would still be in jail had this happened years ago, even with the evidence and the fact that the prosecuting attorney railroaded the fuck out of them. They would not be free with this new rule that just happened Monday. I'm gonna show y'all. Hold on. I'm gonna split screen. All right, we're gonna split screen this shit. We're gonna read this shit. Where's my motherfucking gallery? We're going to read this. It says, in a 6-3 ruling, the newly dominant right-wing majority of the nation's highest court barred federal courts from hearing new evidence that was not previously stated in court case as a result of the defendant's ineffective legal representation. So what that means is when you get a legal aid and that nigga don't do his job, obviously because he's a legal aid, he's not gonna go fight tooth and nail for you. If he don't do his job properly and you can prove that he didn't do his job properly and present new evidence in the original case because he was fucking inadequate as a lawyer, they don't give a fuck. You're still going to jail. The decision means that prisoners will no longer have recourse to federal judges when they claim they were wrongfully convicted because their lawyers failed to conduct their cases properly. I just said that. The decision eviscerated the Supreme Court's own precedent in a new move that the that that the decision eviscerated the Supreme Court's own precedent in a move that three liberal justices called illogical and perverse. In a dissenting opinion, Justice Sonia Sotomayor slammed the decision, warning it will leave many people to face incarceration or even execution without any meaningful chance to vindicate their right to counsel. So again, I don't understand why this shit is not every fucking where. I don't understand it. What can be more important than hearing that the Supreme Court says, hey, You're in jail for something you didn't do. Guess what? You're going to stay there because we don't give a fuck. You went to trial. So what, your lawyer wasn't effective? So what, your lawyer didn't do their job properly? So what, you didn't have proper legal counsel, competent, proper legal counsel? You're going to jail still. You blew the trial, you're going to jail. So what, there's evidence that can prove you were not in that area, or fuck it. So what, there's evidence that can prove you're not guilty of a murder because you were in another state. And there's video evidence that can prove you were in another state when this murder occurred. We don't care. We got you. You're the one who's going to face the penalties. We don't give a fuck. Somebody went to jail for the crime. Whether you did it or not, somebody's in jail for it, so we don't give a fuck. Am I fucking missing something? What's more important than this? Oh, Golden State Warriors up 3-0. Miami just lost. That's more important. Your fucking cousin could be in jail right now and could be getting out. And the whole time he's been in jail, he's been saying, yo, I'm innocent. I'm innocent. Well, now he can't fucking even prove it. Nobody is fucking. I wonder why nobody is paying attention. Oh, because right after that, the day after, a school shooting occurs. At this point in 2022, I want to see the parents. I want to see death certificates. I want to see obituaries. I want to see the funeral stream. I want to see the body in the casket. Oh, that's disrespectful. No, what's disrespectful is the fact that these niggas just made this Supreme Court decision, and you niggas out here, again, I'm talking to people who look like me. I don't give a fuck about other people. People who look like me. That's who I'm talking to. What the fuck is on y'all niggas' minds? One of my favorite lines: bread and fucking circuses. The Romans knew how to control the mob. Give them bread and circuses. Shit seems like a shit show of a circus out here today. My friends told me that's fucked up. The fact that I don't feel like this shit is real in Texas, that I feel like it's a crisis acting situation. It was like, but what if something happened to your daughter when she was at school? I said, first off, not gonna lie, I say I wouldn't feel bad. Yeah, of course. That's my daughter. How many school shootings have happened? How many school shootings occur in black neighborhoods where a gunman walks in with an AR-15 or assault rifle and just starts shooting people? I live in Queens, New York. I can't remember the last time I heard of a motherfucker saying, hey, a guy in Queens, New York walked into a school and shot 18 people. I can't. But that's my processing thoughts. Like, because I don't believe shit out here. Like I said, I saw Sandy Hook crisis actors. I've even seen newscasters on, with different names on different channels. You could look this shit up. Google. But I'm wrong. No, you niggas are fucking stupid. You niggas are ignorant. You niggas just need to fucking pay attention to something other than that affects your lives directly in your face. Cause, oh well, I don't give a fuck about that. I don't do no crimes. Well, what if your fucking kid get jammed up in the fucking situation and this is the rule? And you know your fucking kid was at home with you when this murder occurred. And you have video evidence from your home ring camera and the cameras in your motherfucking house that prove your fucking son was at home when this murder occurred. But he's in jail. then you will give a fuck about it. And that's the problem with black people. Black people, we only give a fuck about certain shit until it affects us directly. And that's fucking ridiculous. That's fucking ridiculous. That's selfish. Oh, so because this don't affect you personally right now, you don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about Supreme Court not overturning wrongful convictions. Fuck that got to do with me. Got everything to do with you. You got family members, right? Well, if your family member get caught up in this situation and you know he wasn't guilty, then what? Hmm? Hmm? Then what? Exactly. Exactly. Fucking dickheads.